Hello and welcome into the Sorare Spotlight. I am Andrew Laird. You can find me as Lairdino on Sorare. Here today to talk about game week 53, which we're kind of closing in on the end of. We've got some people extending some hot streaks, some people losing some hot streaks, and we've got people winning competitions. It's all there. Tomorrow, Tuesday, February 17th, if you're not watching this live or on the day that it's going. We've got the K-League launch tomorrow, and we have MLS coming back this weekend. MLS auctions have been going on for what feels like forever, and yet it also feels like they just started. But from the price charts that I've seen, nothing's getting any easier to get. And I don't expect that to change a lot at all as we get closer to the games happening this weekend. So we'll see what happens. So we're going to, look at game week 53. We'll talk about K-League. We'll talk about J-League. J-League will be in the game week 53 conversation. And we'll talk some MLS over the next, 2-ish hours or so. So, yeah. Thanks, everyone, for coming in. Sorare Soul, very excited for the K-League coming back. Holty and Mike Basson on the podium. Congratulations to you three. James Johnson, who was here 2 weeks ago, last week, for the J-League preview. Also in the house. So appreciate you guys coming in, saying hi. If anyone else is out there watching and hasn't checked in with the live chat, we're all friendly here. We're just here to hang out, talk a little Sorare, enjoy the day. Nemesis, what's up? Thanks for coming in. I had some of my own kind of like up and down results this game week, and it's starting to get to the point of the season where our cards are kind of more powerful than they are at the beginning. And so it feels like the hot streaks, not that they are easier, but maybe they should be a little easier. Scores, you get more bonus points, and it feels like we're just in a more comfortable place. If you're somebody, if you're the people who have had their cards for a while. And so it's one of those, and we do that while we are also kind of navigating the beginning of the J-League season, or this kind of like special tournament that they're having going on. Obviously, MLS coming as well, K-League coming, at least cards starting tomorrow. And so we're in this big kind of transition period of Sorare that we as users who have been around for a long time are used to this anyway. Obviously, the in-season model kind of changes everything in terms of the types of cards that you're getting. But the beginning of seasons is always really fun. And so what's great about this time of year is that we get 3 new leagues launching on Sorare kind of at the same time, within 3 weeks of each other or so. And so it's just kind of like this renewed energy while we're also still being able to compete in Prem, La Liga, Bundesliga, Liga 1, Challenger, Contender. And so I will say that Contender looks way different now, just knowing that J-League and K-League aren't going to be a part of it because they have their own single league competitions. And I hit the 4th streak in Contender Limited this game week, and I was kind of like looking for new cards to help me for the 5th level. And kind of that realization was like, oh, J-League is back, but none of those cards are going to help me in Contender. So, so it's just kind of a new, do we want to call it a new era of Sorare? Anyway, we'll look into the competitions. Philly Dilly is not here, I don't think. Pico Player, what's up? Guten Tag to you as well. We also had the Valentine's Day special, which, just perusing the leaderboard. Oh no, he fell to 2nd. Harry Trades, everyone's good friend Harry, in 2nd right now at 588.98. Now there are a couple matches still going on. So this was the lineup I made. Of course, Luka Modric with the 100, and I went with Kim Ju-sung, who has an 87 for San Frecce in their first match, but they play again tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow. Yeah, it must be against FC Seoul. And I believe, speaking of Harry Trades, I believe Aliesh Garcia was like his first call. I think it might have been in a live chat on one of my streams or somebody's stream where he was like, Aliash Garcia is the easy play for this competition. And there he is with a 100 in Bayer Leverkusen's 4-0, win over St. Pauli. But I unfortunately got this Facundo Mayo DNP. So that's only on for 500 XP, whereas my rare one is at 2,000. But, a Sanfrecce clean sheet, we could change some things. I know Sorare Soul's not hoping for the clean sheet, but, we can't all want the same thing. And Kim Ju-sung, obviously a revenge game, going back to Seoul, because he plays for Sanfrecce now. But let's see what else we got going on all across Sorare. Looking for food. Thanks for checking in. So let's see what's done already. So J-League is done. Ligue 1 is done. Bundesliga done. We still have Challenger. We still have some Contender. La Liga we have still. Jupiler is done. Eredivisie, we have a game today. And there was no Prem this week. I forgot. No wonder Philly Dilly's not here, because there's no Prem. And when there's no Prem, he just doesn't show up. Sorry, I feel like I'm getting a little laggy here. Let me see if I can close out some windows. Maybe that'll help. Hopefully that helps, because otherwise we might be in for a long time. Did that help at all? Am I laggy to you guys as well? Let me know, and then maybe I don't know what I'll do, but we'll try something else. Anyway, let's start with Ligue 1, which I participate in limited and super rare, and have found it incredibly difficult this season. And not to say that I'm giving up, but it's been tough for me. No lag for looking for food. All right, that's great. That's great. So yeah, we'll look at, so this is limited Division 1, Rob 1 OL, or maybe Rob LOL. This is a wild lineup. So we have Mavogo, Kawasi, Danois, Sumare, and Niakate. So it's a Lorient defensive stack at home against Angers, which is fine. Kevin Danois with a goal in Auxerre's 3-1 win away to Metz. Sumare with a double decisive, or 2 goals at home against Toulouse, which is a wild game because Le Havre is that who it was? Yeah. We're down a man for 88 minutes. And Niakate 85 in Lyon's 2-0 win. The reason I am partially tilting this Toulouse situation is that I have 2 Toulouse stacks, including one in super rare. Now, just picture yourself with this lineup where the first score you get is a 74 from Adrian Thomason. And then you have a full Toulouse stack after that, and you get a notification 2 minutes into the game that there is a red card and Toulouse will be up a goal, and you get nothing. Unbelievable. Man, we had it, man. We had it. I also had a Toulouse stack in limited here. Needed 360 for the first streak, got to 348. Diop captain, I probably get there, but I didn't do it, and it was just kind of disaster all around. Relegated from Division 2 with a Monaco stack plus Mark McKenzie. Trying to think of who else I had in this lineup. I changed McKenzie out. It was Zakaria who had a goal, of course. Anyway, so that 492.87 wins Division 1. Second place, Grief, Igor Silva, who's classic super rare I have, Benjamin Andre, Pablo Pages, and Pape Diop from Toulouse. So